بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي بنعمته تتم الصالحات، وأصلي وأسلم على خير البشرية سيدنا محمد صلى الله على آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، يطيب لنا أن نرحب بكم جميعا في مؤتمر مهارات المستقبل وتنمية الموارد البشرية 2023. فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يشرفني أن أرحب براعي الحفل سعادة السيد سالم بن مسلم البوسعيدي، وكيل وزارة العمل لتنمية الموارد البشرية. نتقدم إليكم بكل احترام والتقدير على رعاية هذا الحدث وعلى جهودكم المبذولة. أصحاب السعادة، الوكلاء والسفراء والحضور الكريم، فأهلا وسهلا بكم. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jawahar Al-Marhoubi, the GHEDEX Project Manager, and I would be your host for the day. It is with great pleasure to welcome you all to the Future Skills and HRD Conference and Awards. Today, we have gathered here to discuss and explore the latest advancements and technologies and the impact they have on the workforce. We must come together to share ideas and insights, to learn from one another, and prepare ourselves and our organizations for the future. We will be discussing the latest trends, challenges, and opportunities in the field of future skills and human resource development, and how to develop the skills of our workforce to meet the future demands. We will also be hearing from industry leaders and experts in the field who will be sharing their experience, insights, and best practices. I hope this conference will be an opportunity for all of us to learn, network, and grow together. I wish you all a productive and enlightening conference. I would like to call Amr Abdullah Ba'aboud, the Group CEO of Arabian Research Bureau, in stage to have his welcoming address.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, Sayyid Salim Al-Bustaidi, Under-Secretary for Ministry of Labour for Human Resource Development. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Future Skills 2023. Before I start, I want to remind you that the lead language for this event is in English. However, we have the translation devices at the back left. If you'd like to collect them, or please put your hand up, a member of the team will come and help you to hear it, if you prefer to hear it in Arabic. I also want to remind you that this event is being streamed online through the GHEDEX application, with people watching it around the country, and also with the media present here today. Your excitement on the topic of future skills has driven us to bring this event back for the second year in a row. The importance of future skills is highlighted in many of the leading institutions around the world, and it's affecting every country, every sector, whether we like it or not. So it's our responsibility to be ready to understand the challenges and have our people ready when the opportunities arise. We are here today with decision makers from government, academia, businesses. We have many schools and university representatives here, which we're very excited to have you back again. I also want to mention that this event is about networking, socializing, gathering, but more importantly, it's about coming to a consensus about where our country wants to go forward on the topic of future skills with the new changes in technology going forward. You will remember last year we discussed things including the micro credentials required to keep our people, our employees, up to date. Micro credentials in terms of the continuous learning development, short courses that we need. We also discussed the half-life of skills. The half-life being the time in which, once you've learned a new skill, by which time it's no longer useful. And that time keeps on shortening. On average, they say it's 50 years, whereas maybe in the kind of up to the 2000s, you could have said it was maybe up to 40, 50 years. I want to say that a big thank you to all of the supporters for this initiatives, all of the supporters which you can see up here on the backdrop, from government institutions, government bodies, various institutions, including Youth Vision, for example, including OPAL, Oman Society, Ashram, and OITE, who help us to deliver this message to deliver workshops and keep all of the fast-changing paces to keep us ready and up to date with what's happening. This time, we're going to be hearing about future skills trends. Future skills taught at schools, colleges, universities, startup skills in demand, training for jobs in various sectors, future skills training at work, employment trends in Oman by 2030, and very importantly, effective job-seeking tips, which will be chaired by Dr. Ammar al-Balushi. This is very important because we need that support system when opportunities come. We need to manage the expectations of our people. We have to give back to society. And just an example of myself, for example, when I graduated, and this was in the UK, I applied for up to around 100 applications I made for jobs. I only received, out of the 100 applications, 8 interviews, and I was only offered one job position. And the reason I was offered that one job position is because 5 people before me didn't want the job. So that, for me, was something which kind of taught me, and I learned from that, to manage our expectations. It's very difficult to find jobs anywhere in the world. Of course, we're going through economic disturbances across the world, so it's a responsibility for all of us as job seekers, as employees, and for all of you as the decision makers in your own institutions to understand that the help that we give to job seekers, which we're giving today, is so useful. I wish that I had the advice when I was making my applications to have helped me to get a job quicker. I now want to talk a little bit about GHEDEX. As you know, Future Skills is part of the GHEDEX series of events. GHEDEX is now it's an Omani initiative, but we are now in 4 countries, in 6 cities. Alhamdulillah, this year we're launching our GHEDEX event in Bahrain for the first time. And inshallah, we're going to be growing this event in Bahrain year on year, the same way we've done in Oman. We encourage all the universities here as well, training institutions, to participate in GHEDEX, whether that's in India, Bahrain, Kuwait, or Oman. We're having awards here today, but we're also having awards at the upcoming GHEDEX in Muscat. These are some of the awards which are being given. And the awards are there to drive us forward, to celebrate success, and to inspire others. We have a very important conference happening in GHEDEX Oman, focusing on innovations and entrepreneurship at Omani schools and colleges. The reason we're going for this topic is because this is a driving force to support startups and SMEs, and should become the driving force for Oman's economy going forward. So we're looking at how can we bring these really great ideas from schools, colleges, universities into the market. The GHEDEX Hub, which is the GHEDEX application, which people are watching this event live right now, is something we launched and is going through different phases to bring the higher education, training, and skills community together. So I encourage all of you to download the app. I believe most of you have downloaded it when you entered today. And we're looking to get people networking, who's who, and many other great things that you'll see on this app. This app will be used in all the countries where we operate. This is just an example of the participating countries at GHEDEX in 2022 and 2019. We had over 22 participating countries, and we look to grow this even further. These are some of the great examples of institutions who take part in our event here today and at our exhibition, including universities from the US, UK, Egypt, Malaysia, all of the main countries you can think of. Here's just a floor plan of what's happening in Muscat in May, where we have different country pavilions. We're very heavily promoting Study in Oman, which is an initiative which was started through the Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation, promoting students from international students to come to Oman to study here, either through universities or training institutions. But of course, we have all the other countries here present, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, all international universities. We're also doing this in Sohar for the second time. In Bahrain, like I mentioned as well, hopefully having an Oman pavilion in Bahrain. So this event is part of the GHEDEX series. We want to keep delivering the most up-to-date, relevant, exciting events in the human resource development domain. So I thank you all for being here today. I wish you make the most of it. I look forward to meeting those who I haven't seen for a long time and those who I'm meeting for the first time. Please enjoy your event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amar.